Bob the Goat, Bob the Goon.
What's up out there, YouTube? Go ahead and subscribe to Raze Chaos for great pop reviews. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Wait a minute. Brooklyn? No, we're in Chicago. Spread love Chicago way.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and I appreciate it. And it is the first of the month. And it's kind of a sad first of the month. Why? Because Raze has reached the end of the pin collection that he has been putting up on his board. Didn't see it coming that fast, which you'll see because I've only got like 3 pins on this for the to put. I only have 3 pins left. I believe I have more pins somewhere, but I think they might be scattered amongst my possessions. So Raze is like basically reorganizing a lot of things. So once he's done with that, he may have yet another pin video. But aside from that, I think that's gonna stop the pin videos for a bit. Probably revisit it as I get like a good number again. You know, if I collect some, I mean, I get some at obviously I get some at C2E2, I get some at other conventions I go to, yeah, just wherever I go, if I get a pin, which I tend to, I will more than likely show that off or save them up and present them all at once as I put them on the board. So we're going to put this guy away, and we're going to get down to the last 3 pins of the put all my pins up on this thing board video series, I think. Being the last time is going to be kind of interesting. First up, we've got, right off the bat, right away, Raze has mentioned this in previous pin videos that he ordered some stuff from strikegently.com, and they had like a buy 3 get 2 free deal, and yeah, there have been quite a few of the Strike Gently pins here. This will be the last of those as well, from that one order. You know, yeah. So I put some in several videos, and I still have 2 out of the 3 that I have here came from the Strike Gently and that deal. If you want to get pins, that's strikegently.com. Like, you will get some pins if you order from them. Yeah, first up, I think we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way because this is actually going on the other board. It was one of the free ones that I got, and yeah, this just doesn't make any sense to me. It is a Molotov cocktail, with the bottle being on its side, rainbow colors coming out of it, and the word anarchy. This is essentially a pride pin of some kind. If it's not intended to be a pride pin, then the designer really, I mean, what else were you going for here? While Raze doesn't have a problem, as a matter of fact, he considers himself an ally to the LGBTQ community, and you know, I don't have a problem with what anybody does or who anybody wants to be with, but I just really don't understand the message here, and not understanding the message means Raze isn't gonna wear this, like, ever. Yeah, this pin's saying a lot, and not really sure exactly how many ways, how many things this is saying, and there are a bunch of different ways to interpret this. So I think Raze is going to have to put this one up on the other board. This board doesn't fill up very fast because Raze doesn't tend to get pins he doesn't want. Yeah, I don't know exactly what this pin's supposed to represent, and I know it would generate strong feelings with people, and not really sure what people would have these feelings and what message they'd be getting from this. And yeah, I don't know, just really something Raze doesn't want to try and figure out, or, well, Raze is happy to understand, but Raze doesn't want to try and work this one out on his own. Again, if it's on this board, it's up for trade, or, you know, we make a deal over it some, if you like. Obviously, this is one of the free ones I got, because if I don't understand it, I'm not going to order it. So we're going to go ahead and put this over here with the Lonely Aquaman and the Switchblade Through the Hand, which was another, didn't really get that one either. Yeah, so considering all the videos, these are the only 3 pins that Raze had. That tells you how little, how picky and careful he tends to be as far as getting pins. But again, not saying anything by putting this up for trade, other than this isn't something that Raze would wear or understand if he saw it. So, had to get one more on there before this series was over, didn't we? And next up is the other Strike Gently pin that Raze had picked up, and this one was ordered. And this would be an octopus with an axe, a spear, a meat cleaver, a machete, butcher knife, kitchen knife, whatever you want to say. Yeah, this is an octopus with a lot of weapons. And yeah, you know, Raze seeing an octopus with a lot of weapons, this was definitely one that he picked. Because, yeah, that's so wild and weird. Yeah, I mean, obviously it has, like, hints of Cthulhu in there, even though Cthulhu doesn't use edged weapons in any way. But still, it's just so chaotic that, yeah, how can you not get this? So, yeah, this was a very exciting find as far as getting on there. Seeing how many pins that Raze is keeping from that, you get a better sense of just how many pins Raze found that he liked there, and that doesn't include the one that he was buying for a friend of his. So we are going to go ahead and put this up here, kind of with the Cthulhu, kind of with the Jason, and yeah, that's pretty badass right there. So yes, an octopus with lots of implements of destruction. We'll put it that way. Implements of destruction. So that brings us to the very last, but by no means the least. This is the pin that Raze has worn more than anything else. This was a pin that when Raze was walking through C2E2 and saw it out of the corner of his eye, he jumped and ran for it. And yeah, just had to have it. When he got there, the artist said, yeah, I don't actually have this pin yet. He was just like, I'm just taking pre-orders for it now. And Raze does not pre-order things from conventions because it's too easy to lose track of. And plus, if you're an Artist Alley, I mean, it's a little difficult because, I mean, you're just basically taking this person's word, and you may not have dealt with them in the past, maybe the first time you're ever seeing them. But in this case, Raze jumped at the opportunity. And I think you'll understand why. Because this is a pin of Prince as he looked in the Bat Dance video. You have got the half the hair is purple, half the hair is green, half the face is painted white, the other half isn't. You've got basically the Batman on one side and the Joker on the other. And this was a pin. I also want to mention that the little card that this came on, that the guy marketed this with, was actually basically swiped straight from the Superpowers collection as far as the toys go. That's what the backs looked. It was the blue. It had the Superpowers logo on there. If that isn't part of what got Raze's attention initially, of course it did. That's his favorite toy line of all time. So to come up on this, it was just like, yeah, this is a Raze trap right here. The person that did this knew that if he didn't get any other sales, he would get Raze. And that's a dangerous thing to try and get, but certainly glad that he did it. And yes, you can imagine, once got this in the mail, I was so excited, and I literally was wearing this on his coat for maybe 2 years after that. It wasn't until he came home one day and one of the backs was missing that suddenly the fear got into him that, hey, this could have fallen off, and I don't even know how I would reorder this thing. I have seen it at C2E2, same artist, since then, but for some reason, finding him online just has never been easy. So yeah, this is it. This is the cream of the crop. This is the top of the barrel. I have like, when Raze is at work, he's got Eat. So he's ordered pizza and had pizza delivery guys like questioning what this was. And let's just say their tip got a little bit bigger because Raze knew they needed to buy a clue. But yeah, this is absolutely my favorite pin that I have. Of all of these, this one is my favorite. I love this pin so much. I mean, even looking at it now, I still get as excited as I did when I first saw it because, yeah, I mean, come on. They have never really done much with that design, either officially or unofficially. Nobody's really touched this design of the Prince Batman/Joker look that he did in that video, and really doesn't make any sense. And it would be kind of hard to do because unless you were mimicking it exactly, it's kind of hard to create something new out of that without being a direct copy. And this is really the best and only thing that I've ever seen. So this goes down here in the Pin Hall of Fame, I guess you'd say, in the Hall of Fame corner, because these are the three that Raze is most likely to take off and pop on, wear these somewhere, get attention. That's what pins are for, aren't they? But yeah, this is absolutely the best. So yes, Raze did save the best for last. Intentionally. It was very hard to not bring this out sooner in one of the earlier videos. But he knew he had it if he was going to lead this up to having to not do them for a while. He wanted to make sure that he had something that was worth looking at when he did that. So again, Raze is currently in the process of rearranging and basically going through all of his stuff. So there's a good possibility that we will get another pin video, depending on how many are scattered out in the jungle of Raze's domain. So that's something to look forward to. Other than that, you just have to wait until Raze finds and gets enough pins. Probably will lead up to 5. Could be a little bit more, might be a little bit less, depending on the pins. But otherwise, that's it for the pin videos for now. I hope you've enjoyed that. Leave me a comment on this video. Let me know which of the pins were your favorite. Let me know if there were any on the trade board that you are interested in. You can get a hold of Raze on, like Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, whatever the heck. Raze is on a lot of the social medias. So he is approachable. But yeah, if there's a pin you're interested in, which there's only 3 of them on there, just hit him up, let him know on social media, and we can surely work something out, because Raze is really good about that. And look forward to seeing you back here for another one of Raze's regular videos, which Fridays are up in the air. Never know what it's going to be. Tuesdays tend to be single pops, and it is the month of December, so there are Christmas pops. Raze didn't get any Christmas pops. He's going to just flat out say that right now. He didn't get any Christmas pops. Got one that's close, and you'll see that on a Tuesday. But other than that, yeah, Raze has got some Christmas ideas going for this month that will more than likely show up on Fridays. And other than that, just keep watching this space, because Raze has got more things coming, and big changes, big shakeup. It's on its way. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, but never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.